Oh, I done went and got my old phone out where you can actually hear me. Oh, um, if anybody wants to, um, let's see here. Danny's still live. I'm live over. Maybe he'll be able to send some people over here. I don't know if he's still alive or not. I ain't got much there, so we ain't gonna worry about it. We have to hope it's going good. Let's see. We ain't got nobody in here at all yet. Been online a minute and ain't got nobody here yet. Dang, man, that makes it tough. Guys, I'm down here fishing a ledge, where I come across a few minutes ago, and I had caught 4 fish, just real quick, and I'm fixing to turn around and go back out here and go back up the opposite direction because wind's changed direction on me a little bit, and we'll see what we can do with this. It'd be nice to drag back up through here and catch 3 or 4 more of them that weigh 15 pounds. Actually, they all weigh 14 pounds. Between 13 and a half and 14 and a half pounds. So, I ain't getting in no rush. It's a bunch of good fish here. And now the wind's going to turn around and start blowing at my back instead of blowing like it was. But that's okay too. We'll fight it up through here. And don't do any good. We can always turn around and go the opposite direction. I'm out here without my beautiful wife today, so it's all up to me. Hope y'all can hear me. Let's see here. Can you hear me, Gimpy? Let's see here. Let's turn some volume up. Yeah, there we go. Now can you hear me? Anybody hear me? Shoot me a message if you can. Put something other in chat. Let's see here. Yes, good deal. We'll get this thing set up and rolling. I have got to push that button where it don't make that noise. I've got 2 J&S series rods out here on the back that are the green ones, which I love. They stand out here real good, look real good. Both of them have Ancient Mariner the Albatross 6000s on them. And then here in the middle, I got another green rod, which is a Ancient Mariner Caravel. It works real good, so I like using it. That rod likes me, so it produces fish, so I continue to use it. Uh-oh. That ain't no good. Just hit something flew. Well, we'll figure it out. Up front that you won't be able to see is thank you, Bob and Doreen. Welcome in Gimpy and Grumpy Vet. And watch What y'all won't be able to see up front is I've got an ancient marine. I got a J&S series rod up front that is brown. I'm running it shallower, but I'm still dragging with it too. Tolerate me for a minute while I get stuff set up and put out. Then I'll come in and read some chat. I've got to get my other 2 rod holders on over there this week. Thought about going home and doing that this afternoon. Decided now I'd go fishing. And it's been a long, hard day. I've caught 4 fish. 3 of them 14 pounds. Catching my fresh skipjack. I caught 4 fresh skipjack, or 3 fresh skipjack this morning. So had to stop. I stopped and bought me 2 more. All right, yeah, 2 more. And I'm fishing some water that ain't fished a whole. Well, I ain't never fished this particular bank. I fished down this bank a little ways. We just ain't. It's just because I ain't had time to get here to fish it yet. Got B-Cat's boards, Ryan boards. They're real good planer boards. I like them. Out here in this rough water today, because all these idiots in their ski boats out here running around. They have been they were nuts. What's up, Fresno? Man, Fred, if y'all don't have Fresno, get subscribed to him. He's around he's around somewhere. He used to be in here all the time. He done got to where he's hiding a lot, but he's still a good guy. He does a bunch of AI stuff. Does a bunch of Bigfoot AI stuff, and it is hilarious. And get in here and go watch his stuff. You'll laugh. It's good stuff. We are trolling at about 0.9 miles an hour. We've got right now we're in 16 feet of water. We're fixing to jump up onto about 6 foot of water. When we jump up, if we don't get hung, we will catch a fish. No doubt in my mind. Oh, come on here. Let go. If you get those boards to release whenever you get hung up when you're dragging, a whole lot of the time they'll just pop loose. The hook will pop, come unhooked and everything. And it sure does make it nice. But these Big Cat boards are the big fish size, and they rode this rough water out here with these ski boats out here today. Oh, there's what fell off. They handled these jet boats out here today, and with no problems. We ain't gonna put the 3 of them out. I had to cheat today. Every time I try to go live, on my telephone, it always gets real. I got problems. I got noise problems, and so today I pulled out an old telephone. I've got it tied into my Wi-Fi off my other phone, and that way I can be on here. Fresno, I've caught 4. 3 of them were between 13 and a half and 14 and a half. And my 5th one, or my 4th one was at, it was 5.5 pounds. We got a lot of sign. I was going to go ahead and put this 4th rod out. I'm going the wrong direction right now. I should be pulling downstream, down current. The wind says it's going to do otherwise. So. Sideways as I am going forward backwards. We're in 16 feet of water right here right now, and we're rolling sideways. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, y'all. Looks like we got about 6 people in here right now watching. For me, that's a bunch. Yeah. If you got a good-looking woman in here with you, you get a lot more views and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not good looking. I'm not a woman, so that don't do me no good. I didn't even tell Lisa I was going live. Let's see here. Now she knows. Should be right in here is where I dropped off that ledge a little while ago, but I was in that way further, so who knows, who knows, who knows. The channel marker is right out there about 100 yards. That boat right there will come across from the channel marker over there, comes all the way across to this one, and runs parallel to these up to there. Now he's got 70 feet of water over on that bank over there, but there's nobody fishing over there. So, and he's got a probably a 42-foot yacht, and he's running though. I got to give him credit. He's probably running 25, 30 miles an hour, and he just. But he can't make a big wave if he's over on that side. He's actually inside the marker buoy right there. Oh well. Hello, my beautiful lot wife. Glad you're finally in here. I figured I'd go live till Lance goes live after a while. We'll keep RCT Sunday going. And man, these rods look good back here on the back of this boat. Green rods, green, oh, let me go get green rods, green planer boards, green line. I'm beginning to like this green stuff. But now if we could get some fish, that's what we need, more fish. I would give Lisa access to my live, but I don't never go live, so she don't need access to my live. She could come in and read chat, talk to y'all. She's working on some projects at the house this afternoon, so I understand why she ain't in here too. There's that stump. We're in the right depth right here right now. But I am using some experimental floats today. They are working, and they are 3D printed, so they take special paint in order to paint them. And the guy that sent them to me says he don't know whether I can paint them or not. He ain't never tried, but it just so happens I have a buddy that has a process that for painting 3D stuff, 3D printed stuff. He 3D prints cars and parts to submarines and all that kind of stuff. So I can take it to him and get his procedures, and I can paint this stuff. I can make it paint, Bobby. Bobby Crappie Barbecue. I don't understand that crappie barbecue stuff. I mean, how many of y'all barbecue crappie? You know, now I'll fry it. I've baked it before, but I ain't never barbecued no crappie. I've grilled some, but I don't know about that barbecue. This bluff right here behind me that I just came down off of, when I was going up the other way, it's a deep hole there in front of it. And there's some big fish laying along that bluff. They ain't eating today, but we're going to, I'm gonna night fish them one night here real soon. PLA, okay. I've got a buddy that has a patent on painting 3D stuff. Like I said, he 3D prints. He does a lot of 3D printing with Oak Ridge National Laboratories, where that's where they started out with nuclear bombs. That's where they developed them back during the one that got Nagasaki and whatever that other town was. But they used to take special procedures to make the paint stick to it, and we're going to play with it. Because I think if I can make some different colors on them, it'll make a difference. I think it'll make a difference. Man, I want to catch a fish this afternoon on the live. I don't never catch fish on the live. What's up, retired Rick? And H. Lee, how are you today? I'm getting old. My phone's too far away from me. I know what I can do. Let's turn the volume off on this one. See if I can go there. Stand here and read the chat in my hand. Nope, not even showing that I'm live. Okay. Oh well. Rhino. Won't let me go in there. Okay, that won't work. Oh well. Well, we're running down this edge out here. We're holding 17 feet work. Man, we're coming through some schools of bait fish. It ought to be a big fish in some of this bait fish somewhere. Or, yeah. It's showing some good fish laying here on the bottom right here on this edge. Those planer boards are probably in 12 feet of water, and those planer boards are in probably 20 feet. I've got to put my other two rod holders on. I get them on, and I'll put my two rod holders back here, or two rods back here, and then I'll have the middle one will be straight down. But I caught a fish a minute ago. My planer board popped loose and floated down next to the bait. So the bait's running 3 foot deep, and I had a catfish come up and hammer it. He didn't weigh a whole lot. He weighed about 5 pounds. But what's up, Mr. Jerry Hager? Jerry Hager with Jerry Hager's Powder Coating. If you need anything powder coated, go see 419 Fishing and Powder Coating. They do cups, and they do tumblers, and they do pretty much anything that you want powder coated, he can do it. All you got to do is call him. Him and his wife, Miss Janice, do all kinds of stuff. They make great rod holders. We are affiliated. You can use Swain 10 and save 10%. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can turn this sucker around and go the opposite direction. I bet there's a creek channel up in that cove right there. Next time I'm down here, I'll run in. Okay, am I back yet? Did that make any difference? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's see here. Well, she read it. Okay, says I'm here now. Thank you, thank you. Well, somewhere back in there, I got a bite. Don't know if y'all saw that or not, but we're getting back over here to where those fish were, and hopefully gonna get some more bites. The wind is changing direction on me. It's laying down this evening. I swear I think it's fish on this one right here. Oh, there was a good hit. He wasn't there. I thought he was there. Okay, let's see if we can do this. No, it ain't time for Starlink, but it might be time for a new phone. If we do Starlink, we got to get rid of cable at the house, and the concern with that is our clients upload through that. Really, it don't matter now because we ain't got but one client that we upload to online. We don't have anybody we upload to online anymore. Everybody else is through CCC or email, so we ain't got to have this other stuff no more. So we could get Starlink if we needed to. How you doing today, Mike Chavez? We're up into 5.5 feet of water. Man, I don't know why they all going there. They all like that place. Somebody been feeding them geese. There's probably 50 geese over there in that hole. Somebody been feeding them geese. They're gonna wish they hadn't have done that. Coming off that edge right there right now with the ones out here, one that's furthest forward. You'll know it's coming off because it has started popping. Okay. Which dog is it? It's that little, oh, there goes one. There goes one. He ain't there though. He just took off. Yeah, he is. He just took off like at 100 miles an hour. I love that. I love watching that. he ain't no monster. He probably another 15 pounder or so. Come on, get past that, get past that. Did we make it? And we made it past it that time. Good deal. How big is this fish? Oh, ain't nothing. But hey, another fish. Well, let's see how big this is. Okay. Let's see here. Make it go that way. Point that thing in that direction. Let's go get a set of grippers. Okay, there you go. Not a big one, but he's better than what Bobby's caught today. Okay. See, he hangs up here nice. If I got a bigger fish, I can put it over another one and it won't go down as far. There you go. 9.41. Let's see, is that fish? Okay. are not fishing at this very second. We got all kinds of stuff going on. While I was messing with that fish, I got into shallow water. When I say shallow water, we got up probably 2 feet of water. Oh. Give me just a minute. This one, when it popped loose a few minutes ago, lost its weight on it. Yeah. Break the other side of that. All I care about. And it did. Let's see here. Don't look like we got bait on just hardly anything. I made a mess out of everything. I think we're just gonna put new bait on everything. We'll get these 3 rebaited, and then we'll Dadgum, Bobby, I broke off the experimental. I don't know. Yeah, let's turn around here. We'll get some bait. Get rebaited. And then we'll get them back out. For sure, can't catch no fish. We ain't baited up. And we got a big bait. We got a head. Head piece on this one. Go up front and wash my hands. taking a pass back up this one bank here, folks. I'm allergic to big fish on it. And just really like, I really like to hook up with one of them. Out here dragging in 35 feet of water right now. So I can play around with it a little bit. Wait for a big one. Wind's picking up again. A lot of boat traffic running around behind me. There's a marina up here. They're trying to get into the marina before it gets dark. Okay, we're fishing again. Oh, she's talking about clock, okay. Hey Lisa, it's a whole lot easier to drag off the back of the boat than it is the side of the boat. fish a whole lot with somebody else's knots. Somebody else's hooks. This is not loose. Come on, fishy. Down through here a few minutes ago, folks. There was some good fish swimming through here. Just a matter of getting in front of the right one. Okay, coming back here to where y'all can see my pretty face again. Oh man, how's it going, Rowdy Royal? Welcome in. Now let's see if we can find a fish. Oh. I'm gonna run up into this cove a little bit this time. See if that does anything. Going up to the mouth of this creek. What we got going on here? Feels like I got an anchor on that anchor dam. Boat come around that little corner right there, wind blowing down that cove, and it stopped me. Let's see here. It's 5:30. He's just showing you how much he cares for you. Don't want your feet to get cold and you get pneumonia or nothing. The weekend is wrapping up, folks. Let's see here. I don't want to do this, but we got that Hawaiian coming on here in a little bit. When he comes live, I'm going to shut down because I have to be back to the ramp and through the gate by dusk. And that's an hour and a half, so it'll be 30 minutes before Lance comes along, and then it's 30 minutes for me back to the ramp. And I don't want to have to mess with them and pay the penalty for getting them to let me out after they get the gate locked. I tell you what, though, I sure do enjoy my fishing boat. My wife has helped me figure this thing out, and we have a good little fishing boat now. We're gonna paint the outside of it, and that's about the extent of what we're going to do to this thing. Just stay up on the maintenance and keep her rolling. What kind of dog you got? We're going to put yellow lights on the inside so it'll light the floor up and all, and it will. It'll help keep the bugs away. And we got some more lights to go on the front and rear of it. We got some lights where we can light it up with black light. We can light it up with a white light, and we got another light that is a red light. And they all show 3 different directions, and that way they'll be controlled, or we can turn them off and on and not have to mess with them all the time either. And like I said, we're going to put yellow lights on the inside, and it'll be down here in the floor. But you got to watch it, man. You get all these dead gum lights on these things anymore, and our lights run off of our starting battery. So you have to keep a little bit of an eye on it, or you don't try to kill your batteries. Because our depth finder, it has its own battery, and I went to lithium batteries to get rid of some of it, so I don't want to have to haul around 3 more batteries to keep everything going. Turn this down here where I can see it a little bit. Bobby, hey, good luck's all I can tell you. I'm glad Grumpy's gonna get on that for you, Bobby. We could start a GoFundMe for you, but I think there's a whole lot more things going on with you than a boat. Oh, Lordy. Bobby caught 2 or 3 fish last weekend, and he only fished 15 hours. Bobby, you just ain't figured out the right thing to put it under yet. You got to find something other that makes you a minority or an invalid. Okay, so Bobby caught 3 fish in 14 hours. I'm sorry. I don't know whether he could qualify at that rate or not there, Grumpy. There's got to be some kind of disability Bobby could qualify for. Oh, what'd I do? It turned. It wouldn't turn a few minutes ago, but it turned that time. There we go. How about that? There we go. Maybe that'll work a little bit. Man, I need to find a fish. Bobby may not catch many fish, but he for sure is dedicated. He'll stay up there and fish all day long for them no fish. Hey, but Bobby's got competition now for skunk master. Mr. Smoky Mountain Catfishing, Danny Smith, is fast catching up to Danny, or catching up to Bobby. Oh, man. Let's see here. Fix this so that... There we go. I enjoy the hunt too much to quit, and a bunch of misfits that watches makes it even more fun. That says a lot right there. The people, the people that watch us. I mean, even though they know Bobby's not going to catch any fish, they still sit in there and pull for him or pull against him or whatever every week. I don't know whether they pull for him or against him more though. But they know that Bobby is going to be there fishing regardless. That's it. Bob and Doreen's they're gonna be there watching you all the time. Bobby, Grumpy Vet just gave you a kiss. Said you calling him a misfit. Man, there's some good looking houses up here. Some big places. Some bunch of wasted space in a bunch of places too though. Look at that boathouse at that place right there. I'll bet that boathouse is, yeah, 1,500 square feet or better. Of course, it's probably only cost 400,000 or 500,000 to build. Come on, Rod. One of you take off. One of you bend over. Do something. Let's see. There goes the game warden bebopping down the lake real fast and hard. Just keep going. I don't need to talk to you today. Permanent resident on the island of misfits. I think there's a whole lot of us that fall into that category. Oh, didn't realize I came down this far a little while ago. Put this in the ice chest where it can get good and nasty with my fish. My bait. What's up, Paul? You know, we talk about it quite frequently. Fishing with this one or fishing with that one. You know, fishing together and as a group and all this kind of stuff. We're really lucky. Because there ain't many of them out there that it wouldn't be a pleasure to sit down and fish with. We fished with Paul. We ain't fished with Bobby yet. We're going to work on that. I got to fish with Lance a couple of weeks ago at Memphis. We're going down to hang out with John and Steph coming up 4 or 5 more weeks. And then we're going fishing with the Creole brothers. Going to take them out, or they're going to take us out and show us what it's like to catch fish for big fish. I'm looking forward to that. That's November 6th through the 10th. You know, we go fishing with one here and there. East Tennessee Whiskers. He ain't in here tonight, but he's in here every now and then. I thoroughly enjoy fishing with him. course, Danny Smith, Smoky Mountain Catfishing. Me and him's fished together a couple times. Norman Mountain, and I don't know where Norman's at today, but I thoroughly enjoyed fishing with Norman. And so I'm looking forward to some more times there. Fished with Gimpy last year, and fishing against Gumpy in a couple of weeks. We're going 1v1v1, me against Daryl against Steve Hooker Thomas, and we're going to. Steve can only fish with 2 rods, so he said let's make this, bring somebody with you where I can fish with 4 rods. So I'm fishing with Gimpy's buddy, Mr. George Duncan. Daryl is fishing with Gimpy, and Steve Hooker Thomas is fishing with his buddy and famous net man Bert. Going to be hosted on Lisa's channel on October 11th. I think we're fishing from 9 a.m. to 1, and so that's going to be another good trip. I got to fish with Bobcat. That was fun. Fishing with Daryl Morris and Ryan Boards, though, has got to be one of the funnest trips I've had. We were playing and picking and fussing and hollering, and we didn't throw punches and we didn't pull no guns, but that wasn't far out of the question either. There goes a big old beautiful wooden Chris Craft, about a 26, 28 footer. It is absolutely beautiful. Man, that's a pretty boat. I don't care who you are, that's a pretty boat. But yeah, if you get a chance to go fishing with any of the people in these chats in our YouTube group and channels and all these people we follow, take a chance and go for it. It'll be worth your time. Never would have dreamed whenever I talked to John Cyclone the first time that I'd be driving to Louisiana to fish with him. And Jeremy and Andrew, that it wasn't gonna happen. That's just something to talk about. And we're gonna make it happen now. I get to fish with Lisa every now and then. She don't fish with me a whole lot no more. I have trouble keeping things under control, but I'm getting better at that. So hopefully she'll fish with me again one of these days. And I'm getting better and learning this stuff. And I found a good hole today to go down here and anchor up and me and her fish in. And might catch some decent fish. And I was told about another one. And so we're just gonna, hopefully I can get her back out here with me some. But she likes hosting. She likes that hosting stuff. Come on, fish. We done moved out to 40 feet of water. I can't see nothing at all on my screen. So it's all just a guess now. There's my elbow. I seen it on there. Got some out. Croppings here, small croppings, either get hung or catch a fish on. Remind me when I get home, Lisa. Not now. Remind me when we get home tonight, and I'm sitting there staring at uh, TV to order some more uh, dragon weights. Going to need some dragon weights real soon because I think I'm down to about the last long ones we got, and I don't think we got but 4 or 5 short ones left. Oh, don't you get hung up now. Yeah. Ain't nothing left there. I gotta go back and pick up my planter board. Okay. No, I don't want that to get hung up too. There's a pontoon coming up through here, or tritoon, that probably running 45 miles an hour. Oh no, it ain't either. That's one of them little jet boats, jet wannabe pontoons. He likes seeing how far he can go on a tank of gas. Generally, it's about a mile per gallon. It's worse than a bass boat. Okay. Go back and pick up my other. Go pick up my other thingamajigger, my other planer board. There we go. What's up, Living Waters? Okay, I'll tell me how much they are, Grumpy, and I'll send me a link. That's exactly right. The boy is on his honeymoon, and what's he doing? He's sitting out here on YouTube. Grumpy, I very rarely drag with more than 4 ounces. Most of my dragging is actually done with 2 ounces. That'll get it I'd use just enough weight to get it on the bottom. And and I stretch it out behind the boat pretty good ways to make sure that it's down there. So well, Josh, I would if I knew how to send you the link. Let's see what that does. Copy link. Let's see, can I add it now? Copied. One of these somewhere lets me, I bet you it's that right there. Nope, that's green screen. We don't want to allow it to do green screen. Lighting on. We don't need lighting. There's chat. Maybe it's a chat filter. Community moderation. Let's see a chat filter. All messages. I wonder how to. That's exactly right, Gimpy. I appreciate it. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard your chat. I don't know how to do this. Yes, I went live through YouTube because that was the only way I could do it. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's go here and try it this way. Facebook Messenger. Open message. Oh, Lisa says I can't send a link. I don't have any idea. Community moderation. Live chat's on. Live chat. Anyone, none. Blocked words. We ain't got no blocked words. Okay. I tried. Yeah, that's right, Josh. It don't give you room to get up here when you go upright like this. Dun, dun. Y'all, in case you didn't know, Living Waters is Josh Thompson. And he married a very beautiful young lady Friday afternoon. One of the I don't think I've ever laughed as much as I did at a wedding as I did at theirs, and it was funny. It was good though. Glad he got him a good. I think he got him a good one, but I still don't understand why he's on YouTube when he just got married. The preacher said something other and messed up, and he just flipped it and went on. And Tana's her wedding vows, she was going through them, and she said, "I know this is going to be a few minutes, but this is my wedding." And so Josh tried to dance, but did it come up? Well, how do I let you on the screen? Green screen? No. I don't know how to let you up here, Josh. No, you can't dance, Josh. We sat there watching you try. Cool. I appreciate that. It ain't no problem putting shrink wrap on it either, because I got a bunch of shrink wrap. I'm going to run over here to this other bank and make a pass back down it. And start re-rigging stuff where next time I come out, I don't have to re-rig once I get here. Take care, Josh. Get out there and enjoy time with your wife. Get out there and enjoy time with your eggs. Josh has his ex-girlfriend and his ex-fiance with him out there today. He needs to be hanging out with her instead of hanging out with us. Bye, Tanya, Tanya. The look on his face whenever he turned around and saw her first look yesterday or Friday was absolutely, you know, there was nothing like it. And it was hilarious. He just needs to remember that when he gets mad at her, he needs to remember the feeling that he had when she turned on him, or when he turned around and saw her there. Because whenever I was sitting there, we went to 2 weddings, one Friday and one Saturday, and whenever the bride come walking up,